Today we will talk about homeostasis. Homeostasis, it's a big topic in our exam. The exam that's coming up, a lot of questions usually, if you look at the past papers, you'll recognize that a lot of questions come from homeostasis. All the 6-mark questions are about homeostasis. So I want my students to watch this video very closely, replay it if you don't understand, and at the end of the video there's a homework, be aware of that. So, homeostasis. Homeostasis is maintaining constant internal environment. Constant meaning it stays the same, it doesn't change. Internal, inside your body. Environment, temperature, the amount of water, etc. And blood sugar level, etc. etc. So let's just say the control system. You have the receptor, which detects changes in the environment. Processing center, which will be the brain. Receptor, for example, you have the skin. Your skin, for example, it has a lot of receptors. It will detect the change in the environment. It will send it to the processing center, which will be like your brain, for example. That's the processing center in this example. It receives information and coordinates a response automatically. And the effector, which produces a response. Effector will be your hand, for example, will be an effector. The muscles in your hand when they want to move. For example, say you touch a hot pan, the receptors in your skin detects a change in the environment that you have touched something that's very hot. So for example, you have touched a hot pan. The receptors will detect a change in the environment. Then the processing center will receive information and coordinate a response. And the effector will produce the response. So the effector being your muscles, the processing center will be your brain, receptor will be your skin. You can have different examples. For example, in this example of a car, receptor will be the speedometer, the thing that's here that detects the speed. The processing center will be the driver. Similarly, in your body, it will be the brain. Receptor, speedometer, it will be the skin in your body. Effector, it will be the muscles, but in this example, the brakes are the effectors. Moving on, homeostasis. If you have lots of salt, and say you exercise, you produce a lot of sweat. It's hot, you produce a lot of sweat. Your blood plasma will be more concentrated, and there'll be small volume. There'll be small concentrated urine. Your urine will be very concentrated and there won't be a lot. For example, if the opposite was true and you drank a lot of water and you did not exercise and you did not lose a lot of water, the urine will be up to here and it will not be concentrated, it will be diluted. The water will be in there. Now it's concentrated. Concentrated basically means less water. Since you're losing water, your urine will have less water, obviously, so it will be more concentrated. And the blood plasma will be more concentrated. They both will have less water. If you have lots of water and it's a cold day, for example, your blood will be less concentrated, a large volume, your urine will be very dilute. So try to answer this question in the book. Explain what homeostasis means and give examples from your body and describe in detail one way homeostasis works in the body. It's a 6-mark question. I want my students to answer this PowerPoint. I want this question answered, and since I just explained this concept to you 30 seconds ago, I want you to get the full marks. I'll be very upset if you don't get it. If you don't understand the question, please replay the video. Use these 2 slides as an example. Water balance is very essential. For example, water that's in, how do you get water in? Through food, through drink, through respiration. How do you get water out? Through urine, through feces, through breathing, through sweating. So basically this is how you get water in and out. And how do you get water in and out? Through water You get water in through food, drink, respiration. You get water out through urine, feces, breathing, and sweating. So this is how water is. We've already discussed this. I want my students to answer the homework, and there'll be another video talking more about homeostasis. And watch that video and make sure you do this homework, please.